do a haul of all the stuff we got. So starting with the stuff from the Newburgh Vintage Emporium, the first thing we got was this very heavy guy. It's got some really cool kind of, not quite scalloped or feathered details, but very cool details and a kind of cracked glaze style. I wanted something for this little lavender plant I have in here. As you can see, I already potted a plant in here, but I had a little lavender that kept sort of exploding, and I think I'm supposed to clip off the edges so it can grow upward, but I just don't like clipping plants because I feel bad for them. So I wanted to find something he could kind of grow over the edge in. So I found this guy. I think it's probably supposed to be outdoor, judging by how heavy it is, but since we're in the city, it's kind of just gonna go near a window or something. But I think it's got a cool French, English, I don't know, something stately looking style to it. So I really liked that. Next, I found this painting. Well, actually, I think it's a print because it doesn't feel like it has any of the like brush marks of a painting. So pretty much this whole thrifting trip, I wanted to find some original art, but art is so expensive in the flea markets that we were, like at the Brimfield Flea Market and at the Newburgh place we were, it's $100 was like the starting price for paintings, which I totally understand. It's a lot of work and it's the creativity, but just trying to get something budget friendly was difficult. This guy was, I think, like $35 or $40, but you can't, I don't think you can really tell it's not even a painting, but it's, I think, gonna go in our kitchen. I don't know, I wanted like a painting of fruit in there, so I really like this one. Next thing we got at Newburgh was this set. It's a carafe with kind of like this squished detail in it. It's ceramic, and then it came with a set of 10 of these little guys. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be for shots or for sake, but there's 10 of these, and then this. If you guys know specifically what drink this is supposed to be, let me know. I think what I'm gonna do is have a set of these lined up on a shelf with little buds in them. I think they're just really cool and unique. And then this is just, I think, gonna be like a vase for one long stem. I just never seen like a piece like this, so I thought it was a really cool find. And I think it was fairly inexpensive too. I wanna say it was like 20 bucks for the set, maybe 15. I took the price tag off, shouldn't have, but it was pretty affordable for a very clearly handmade piece. So I think it will look really nice on a shelf. So now on to the stuff that we got at Brimfield. First, I found this lamp. I think it's just a really cute little size. I have a little lampshade I think I want to use on it. Again, it's like a kind of crackly glaze. Apparently I had something for a cracked glaze while I was shopping in this trip. It definitely needs to be rewired because the wire is just not looking super safe. Some of these are like okay to use, but sometimes when they're vintage and in rough shape, I feel like it's better to just rewire it, which isn't too tricky. So take a trip to Home Depot or Lowe's sometime soon and get this guy all set up, and he'll look really cute on like a nightstand or I don't know, a shelf somewhere, but I like the shape. Next up, I found this kind of sitting on a like table with a bunch of stuff on it, which I thought was just so cool. I know I've seen this style before. It's made out of popsicle sticks. I thought it was a bowl at first, but the guy came over and then showed me this was sitting next to it. So it's actually like a wall-mounted lamp, and then this is the lampshade that would go over it. So it definitely would need to be rewired because it's just falling apart in the back. And I'm not sure if I would actually use the wall-mounted part, at least definitely not in this apartment because can't really do that. But the lampshade I thought was so, so cool. I know these, I think they're called like tramp art, and I've seen these in other places, like this kind of style of lamps and bowls, and they can range from like hundreds of dollars. The guy was like, you can have it for 10 bucks, and then I got a bowl for you that matches too, and I'll throw that in. So I was like sold. And then he came over with this, which is another like matching popsicle stick tramp art type bowl. So I'm gonna use this maybe in the kitchen with like fruits or something, or just, I don't know, it's a cool piece to have on a shelf. Again, I mean, most of the stuff is just decor on a shelf that I've been finding, but I just thought this stuff was so cool. Like, I don't know, it's really awesome looking. Add some like texture and interest into an area. Like, even just on like a plain white wall. I think it would be really cool. And eventually when I have a house and I can actually wire stuff into a wall, like how cool would that look? I think it'd be awesome. Next thing from Brimfield, I got a couple of earrings. So I've been looking for some silver earrings just because I have a lot of like gold and brass right now, or yellow toned metals, and I wanted some silver toned metal. I found these guys, which are like a double hoop. I think they're really cool and just like simple but somewhat more special than the typical plain hoop. And then I also found the ones I'm wearing now, which I think have a really nice little kind of rib detail. Both are vintage, and the lady gave me a really good deal on them, so found my silver earrings at Brimfield. And the last thing, actually now 2 more things, both furniture. This one's small, I can pick it up, but got this guy. I'll show you a clip of it a little more styled, but I feel like this detail, I love the turned wood on here. It kind of looks like, I don't know, some like Spanish vintage something, but then it's got this really nice caning on the top. Not sure where it's going yet, but just thought it was such a unique piece. And the guy, when I was looking at it, I think it was priced like $80, said he'd give it to me for $60, and I'd been looking for something small in between 2 chairs that was dark. Everything I saw was like $100, $200. So at first 80 was like still a little pricey, but maybe. And then when he said 60, again, still a little pricey, but maybe. And then I started walking away and he's like, I'll give it to you for 20. So did that. He also had a couple other really cool things in his booth. There was a painting I was considering that was like a woman in a dress feeding chickens, I think it was, or some sort of birds. It was beautiful and really, really large. Like it standing up probably went up to here on me, but it had fallen out of its frame. So he was offering it like fairly inexpensively, but I felt like the colors were just a little too pastel and like a Disney princess for me, but I loved it still. And then the last thing we got was a set of Bertoia chairs. So I've been trying to only bring in furniture right now that I think we'll have for the rest of our lives. Hopefully we'll be getting a house in the next year or 2, we'll see. But I want to be not bringing in furniture that I'm planning to get rid of in a year or 2. Like I just want to be more sustainable about it. I've been bringing in a lot of vintage furniture and just bringing in furniture that is really special. So Bertoia chairs have been something that I've had on my wish list forever, and something that actually Ben had on his wish list, which I didn't even really know until we saw them, and he kind of fell in love and realized that he's actually wanted them for a while. So we thought about it. We actually went to Brimfield twice, thought about it the first day, and then came back the second day. They were still there, and then pulled the trigger on it. So there are dining chairs right now. I think we'll either always have them as dining chairs or maybe other chairs at some point in the house somewhere else. I don't know, but they'll definitely stick with us forever because they're metal. These ones have been powder coated in black, so they're very durable and beautiful. And I just like having like some sort of design history in our house, and bringing in like one really nice piece of furniture, one set of furniture pieces at a time, because we can't afford to do like all of it all at once. But even in this apartment, we're still furnishing and kind of figuring out the best layout of stuff, and we've been here for over a year now, so definitely designing and putting together a room is not something we do quickly. But I think that's good because then it becomes a little more special, and I don't know, everything is more unique that way. But let me know your favorite pieces from the thrifting trip. We had a lot of fun. I definitely want to go again, and I will let you know if I do, and I'll bring you guys along. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed thrifting along with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.